and good morning. We do actually get up in the morning.
I get up at 5 a.m. most mornings.
Apart from this week.
Apart
And
from
last
this week.
And last week.
This is a really quick live, unexpected. Peggy's idea, actually. So, fact, Peggy. We're going to start doing a thing called a Subway waffle. We can't promise which day because
We come here normally for breakfast on a Saturday and a Sunday, or a Saturday or a Sunday. So it'd be one of those days mainly.
we've already ate it today.
I still got my coffee.
We're not affiliated with them, but
No.
for those who know us, we've been like there for 15 years. It's our kitchen.
But the car park here is absolutely heaving.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You can't park to go and get a Subway. And most of them are just taking their children to karate class.
Yeah. Car park is heaving. Anyway, they don't want to listen to about
No.
the car park. Right. So this week.
Hello to the person that's watching.
So what I will do,
Hello to the two people that's watching.
I will still upload last week's waffle.
Yeah, because we actually recorded one. We recorded a Sunday Subway waffle.
And they're going to be unedited. They're just going to be like,
This.
it's a bit like Desmond Donders.
A bit like this.
When they want Wednesday waffle, you just do it. Hang on, excuse me. I will still upload it, but I must admit, I had a bad week in my head.
She did.
I think lockdown
It's getting to you
is
now.
getting to me now. Even though I don't suffer lockdown, I'm out and about all the time.
Working.
But I'm working.
Working.
There's no break.
Working.
There's no balance.
Working.
And one of the things we wanted before
It's balance.
lockdown, before the big C word, not the swear word, we wanted a balance, and I think this has tipped the balance completely. So yeah, I just had a bad place in the week, and I thank everyone who was on my Facebook.
Yeah, it's not been.
Um,
Chloe has been.
I had
though.
lots of support on
I'm
Facebook.
just going to go onto my phone to see if any of you are
You
commenting.
see, you've
Because
blinded me now
Oh.
with your thing. Thank
take
you.
a trip to the seaside. Thank you, Nick. I can actually see that.
Actually, Nick, I've got to do some welding tomorrow because
She hasn't started your van yet,
yeah.
so she's
Because
doing that
I was
tomorrow.
going to do it last week, and it did nothing but on the day that I could have done it. So
Yeah, because the
So-
second day I took her out for a walk because I.
mind.
Yes, another walking day.
We're just going to clear my mind. So we have an announcement.
Is it to do with the canals?
Yeah. To get that work-life balance, and to fit in with our new venture that we'll be doing this year, because we're going to make graphics.
We're going to make stickers.
We're going to start off with stickers, and then we're
And
going to
then go
work
on
up
to
to a vinyl
vinyls.
machine. So it's not going to be immediate because I need to practice.
We're going to work our way up.
So we're going to divide that between Faith, which is our transit, which is going to be converted to
Part camper, part office. So even when I am working, because I do work for the NHS, but 3 days of it I work from home, I can have work in Faith instead of sitting in the car with Chloe all the time.
so that's Faith, and you'll see the update, your progress. Last weekend we were going to film it for you guys, and we didn't end up filming it because we sat in Faith, and instead of doing work we decided that we do need a new oven for her.
So we've got
So
another,
we went off and get an oven, which we had to dismantle and remove out the other vehicle. So
another caravan.
yeah, so because we didn't, it wasn't our property. We
We didn't,
didn't steal it. by the
No,
way.
we didn't steal it. The caravan was my parents. They no longer want it.
I just imagine that. What
yeah.
That's a nice one. I wonder if that's got an oven in it.
So the caravan was my parents, and they've handed the keys over to us, so we could do whatever we want with it. But because of the land it's on is not ours, they've allowed it to stay there for the moment. But the only thing is, the caravan's been sat there for quite a while,
There was a lot of spiders.
so it's
It was horrible.
for you.
Yeah.
So because it's been sat there for quite a while, we don't want to really try to move it. We can see it collapsing in on itself. So we're actually going to we took the oven out, and I'm going to look at the cushions actually in it as well, and see if we can actually maybe reupholster them or something, to use them in Faith as well. So at least then because they're quite thick as well, those cushions, aren't they? But yeah, we're going to try and reuse as much as possible we can from this caravan, so it doesn't go to waste.
So what is up with my throat? There, you carry on.
She has a frog. Oh, about to take a sip of my coffee and she does that. I
Well
know.
done. We made 2 videos
We
last
did
week.
make 2 videos.
We went to visit the Avon and Dundas aqueducts,
which were absolutely
but
amazing.
no one went over it, which is a shame.
No boats went over it because
Yeah.
obviously we walked over it on the canal
no
path.
boats went over it, because that would have been a shame. Would have liked to film that.
Should call it a duck.
And we did, and we did quite a long epic hill walk, which is going to be a fantastic video. So I will put that to you guys. Yeah.
Obviously, I done the K&A last year, but Chloe missed that one day where I did the aqueducts. So I said, well, let's go for a walk, and found a round route. So it was a circuit. So we started off at Avon Cliff, but not going straight over the aqueduct. So we went through, followed the trails, through the hills.
It was high.
It was high. It was really high. And I was a bit gutted, my Strava, even though at the end of the video, on one of the videos, you'll see that I could see how many miles I'd done. It didn't save, so it wouldn't tell me the elevation I done. And I need that training for when I do my charity walk in July, because I'm going to be walking from Minehead to Dawlish through Dartmoor and Exmoor. So I just needed that training, and I just wanted to know what the elevation was. But because it didn't save, I was a bit gutted that I couldn't tell.
The elevation was
high.
Was red face mode.
Took your jumper off mode because you're so hot from just climbing that one hill.
It was a bit accurate, but the views up there were lovely.
It was.
And I did film it, so give me a week or so to edit, and I will share that with you guys.
Most YouTubers you would know, their videos are usually a couple of weeks behind.
Yeah, so I have saved it. I'll split that into 2 videos. I'm going to do the walk, because walking's good. And
then do the aqueducts.
But it did draw us to one conclusion.
Because Chloe keeps trying to convince me to buy a narrowboat, and I have said to her, she doesn't have to convince me. What she needs to convince me on is that we can actually cruise on one.
So,
because I'm one of those people that likes to try before you jump in. So luckily we have a couple of people, and I want to say thank you to them. I'm not going to say their names, but I would like to thank them, because when lockdown is fully over and we're allowed to do whatever we want, they have said that we can go and cruise with them. One of them's actually
one's in a forum.
Yeah, one's in a forum,
and one's in one's a good friend on it. I suppose you do.
What I'm looking forward to, Harry, is actually helping you with the locks as well, because I am a walker. So walking between the locks and trying to open them and stuff. So I said to Chloe, I'll buy her a windlass as part of the present.
Buy me a windlass, not a boat, just a windlass.
Buy a windlass.
And if you don't know what a windlass is, you need to look it up.
So we can then open the locks.
So the big save is on. Obviously, I've got lots of work at the moment. I am working. I am doing all my eBay auctions, because I'm a big eBay auctioneer. That's all progressing. And if you're on our Instagram, you'll see snippets of what we do with the retro side of it, because the stuff that I do sell, I always pick the best one, the most interesting one. Shut up!
I do have the actual sunroof open a little.
So I put them on Instagram. So yeah, grab Instagram, Retro Renovations on Instagram.
Good morning, Urban Style Camper Van Man.
Hello.
Basingstoke Canal. Basingstoke Canal. Yes.
I have to look it up, Nick. I don't know. I just don't know, because that's beyond the Kenny and Avon. The Kenny and Avon is at Reading. So
yeah, I know. We're going to try and look at the Oxford Canal.
So the problem I got now.
Was it Taunton and Bridgewater Canal? That has actually quite a nice distance one way. I might actually do both ways to get a whole day's in. What I'm going to be doing on my challenge. There's another ones I've looked at. Oh, Stroud Water Navigation and the Thames and Severn. That all goes all the way down. Hello, Snafu from Scotland.
So the
I haven't seen you for ages, Snafu. I hope you're well.
And that. So the other question I got is, Peggy has this 1 in 1 out rule, but how many do I need to put out to get a boat?
We were actually discussing what vehicles
There's only one engine in it.
Yeah, it's true. But it's at least three batteries.
Can't do it by batteries. Bloody hell.
But I have actually said that we can get a narrowboat.
So the video that you last seen.
GRP?
Yeah, GRP Cruiser.
Yeah, or a GRP.
We just need to work out the height on the GRP Cruiser.
To make sure it can go under bridges.
So, and if we get a GRP Cruiser, then and a narrowboat comes along in the future when we save up a bit more, there's always trade-ins.
There's
anyway.
trade, yeah.
Or we could move to the boat and so the sales
Sorry,
are going well.
we keep saying reconnecting. We're in a we're not moving. It's annoying.
So we're in it. The sales are going well. Work is okay. Don't worry about. Always worry about mental health. But I'm working on my mental health.
I have found, and this is true, and I was talking to my walking partner Tracy. So hi Tracy. We have found that walking is definitely good for our mental health. It clears your head.
I enjoyed the weekend, and I'll share it with you guys.
It does clear your head, and I think that's one of the reasons why I've not suffered personally, because of the walking. And so, I took, as I said, I dragged Chloe out last week, which you will see in a couple of weeks' time on the videos. But there was one section we sat down to have lunch, and it was so peaceful.
It was very nice.
It was very, and I think the photo I took there is the photo I'm going to probably use for that thumbnail. So you could see how peaceful and quiet that was.
So we that decided that we're definitely going to go for a life on water. We'll still keep best, don't worry. The van will stay. We're still going to buy the. Should be there, and we can stay in it. So van life won't disappear.
Yeah.
We'll just split between the two.
We're going to upsize to.
We've decided we're going to sell the midgets. So the orange midget will be sold as it is. You saw in the video. The blue one will be broke because there's lots and lots of valuable parts on it, and a few people have already asked me for bits. So it'll save another one, so don't mind that.
It won't save another one, it'll save quite a few.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. And I think
I have to say I'm sorry about the dirty window.
He doesn't wash his car.
I do a lot of motorway driving for work, where I have to go to work for 2 days a week, and they've put so much salt on the road. It's really horrible. My whole boot is white.
And let us know down in the comments if you're watching this after the live.
Yes.
We get asked, and I'm really grateful to you guys. We get asked an awful lot, when are we doing lives? And it helps you guys. I don't know how it helps you guys, but it helps you guys.
Specifically, Steve Thomas.
But we do get asked quite a few times by other people.
Yeah, we do.
When you're doing a live, and they enjoy the live. So that's really nice of you. Thank you very much.
So we only did this one off the cuff.
This is an off the cuff one. But I want to put in the comments down below. Obviously, we're planning on doing our once a month live in the evening one time, so we all join up with you, and we give advance notice.
Can you vote whether you would like Saturday the 24th or Sunday the 25th of April 2021, just in case you're watching this way in the which day you would like us to go live?
Okay.
And
Saturday
it would be
Sunday.
And it would be 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday.
Either day it'd be 7 p.m.
So vote that below.
Just vote that below. So if you watch this after this live, vote below now.
And do you want?
Oh, I might put a poll on actually.
The live Subway waffles on a weekend.
Like this.
Or should we re-record them like I'll still upload the other one? So put all that in the comments below. That's what we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
The other thing to come is Desmond Donders did the
8 question challenge.
Mostly based at caravan, but I thought they were good questions. We have had caravans as well as motorhomes and so on. So I think we're going to do the 8 question challenge.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So that's to come. I think that's it. I think we talked enough.
You sure?
Yeah. Got any questions before I go?
Any questions, anyone?
Any questions before we go? I'm going to have a drink. Cheers to you guys.
We'll let you ask a question.
No keyboard. So, Peggy is not dragging me today. I've actually volunteered for this one.
She said she wanted to go for a walk. I gave her, because I said, oh, okay, how about going to Lechlade and do part of the Thames? And she was like, I really want to do a canal. So then I sent her 2 choices. She could either do the Stroud Water Navigation, or she could do the Thames and Severn, which actually starts at where the Stroud, it's actually all in one, where the Stroud Water Navigation actually joins up with it. And again, she said, another day.
It's not connected up yet though, is it? It's lovely.
No, those 2 points are, because they both go to the Lockkeeper's Cottage. That's why it's called the Lockkeeper, because it's locks. We are, Ankit, we are into automobile, so car renovation. We are We have got classic cars. We also do a lot of walkings, go now.
It's a mixed channel.
It's a very mixed channel. So even though it's retro renovations, as in for the vehicles, we do a lot of other things as well, because this is for
In
us
the
to
workshop,
share
I
with
have
everyone.
a Bedford Rascal Suzuki Super Carry that I'm doing all the wheel arches and inner seals and that on at the moment. I'll share that when I do. A Volkswagen T4, the Transporter.
Yep. And we've also have other vehicles as well that we have done work on. They're now on the road, so we just do the adventures in them. So we've got a 1958 Morris Minor, 1976 Mini Club and Estate, 1967 Triumph. I'm actually in my 2001 Mini at the moment, Mini Cooper.
Got told off on a forum the other day for referring to it as an R50. They reckoned it was a big head thing, referring to a vehicle as its manufacturer name.
No, this is an R50.
Sorry, but I like
It is a
manufacturer names.
It's a
It's
Rover.
like the
It's an
Rover.
R50.
I've got a 214. It's an
Yeah, we've
R8.
got
They called it the R8.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm sorry if I
So
offended
yeah,
anyone.
so we've got quite a few old vehicles as well. So we do the retro renovations, car retro renovations, or vehicle retro renovations. But we also
the
do
usage of them, the shows with them.
And
We're
also
really
where
looking forward to the shows, you know. So when we do the shows, we share.
we do share. And Kit, also have a look at our playlists.
Yeah, the archive.
Because the archive ones, because we've got different playlists. We did up a 1984, 5.
Well, the Luton.
The Luton.
Yeah, 84.
84. So 1984 Volkswagen Luton LT35 Luton van. We actually did that to live in, so you can actually watch the conversion of that as well. So there's lots of different series that you can see.
And if you like car
Playlists.
shows, there's some cracking car shows.
Oh,
on
we've done quite a few.
Busfest,
But
all
yeah,
the Volkswagens on Busfest.
we've also done
the
Camp
minis.
Quirky. We've done the mini shows, the classic car shows, and in fact, I surprised Chloe because I've booked us to go to the classic car show at the NEC in October, and we're going on a Friday. Normally we have to go at the weekend because of work commitments, but because I've booked so much in advance, I've made sure I've got the day off, and
I
so
forgot
has
to book
Chloe.
it.
Well, Chloe's going to have to book it then.
If you're watching this and you work with me,
She's got to
I've
book
got to
off.
book a day off.
She's got to book off a Friday in October. So
Yeah.
sorry about that.
So yeah, we're going to wrap that up there, and we're going to do our straw as we said. So thank
Yeah,
you. And
we're
if you
gonna
have
go
just
and
discovered
do
us, well done.
We're doing devices today.
There's 3 years worth of stuff there. Now I have a problem with YouTube. Sometimes when I go on a channel and I scroll back, I can only find 2 years or 1 year. So it depends.
If you go in the playlist, when I go to the videos and I have to link them to other videos because we've mentioned them, where I put the little cards up in whichever corner it is, that's where I also can find them that way. So you just type in and put things in.
It's really funny scrolling back
and seeing our old
and
videos.
seeing some of the old videos and how things have changed just in 3 years as well. So anyway, we're going to wrap that up there.
Yeah, because we've been waffling for nearly 20 minutes.
Thank you ever so much for joining us.
And remember, stay safe.
Stay retro, people.
Bye everyone.